Hello everyone, this is Matthew once again, and it is now 7:13 p.m. on a Sunday evening. So, I apologize for this being late, as, yes folks, I finally got a chance to see Creed 2 yesterday for the 11 o'clock showing, which I have proved. Right here, you can see this ticket. Saturday, 11 a.m., November 24th, 2018. So, there's that. And yes, of course, I have my light on since it's dark outside. Just have to adjust the lighting so you can see me clearer without having light shine on my face. Clear my throat there. But anyway, I have done a review of the first Creed movie, which is on my channel. If you've not seen my review, feel free to check it out. I'll put the link below the description if you want to see my re-review of the first Creed movie. I love Creed. It's a really good movie. You should check it out if you've not seen it. It's a fantastic spin-off. Riker does a fantastic job of directing the movie. Michael B. Jordan and Stallone are terrific in their own roles. And yes, Stallone should have won the Oscar, which he should have. Love Marvel Rylance, love Bridge of Spies, but it should have been Stallone. But anyway, so that's the first Creed movie. My thoughts on Creed 2. It takes place after the events of the first Creed movie, but also not only this is a sequel to Creed 1, but sometimes it's also a sequel to Rocky 4 because of the Drago family, which of course the movie itself does take on the revenge storyline of Adonis Creed, who's trying to avenge the death of his father after what happened to Drago for killing his father, Apollo Creed, when Rocky has to take on Apollo's death to avenge him, so Rocky could beat Drago and, of course, be world champ. And this one, of course, it's just the Dragos themselves. It's just them wanting to be well known again and take back what Rocky has caused them ever since Dad Russian has no respect for Drago whatsoever. So you really do get sympathy with the Dragos, which of course, in Rocky 4, as much as I love it, I will admit though, Drago is not really a complex character. He was just there being a villain and just kill Apollo Creed and fight Rocky, and that's it. If he dies, he dies. I cannot be defeated. I must break you. So, but this time for Creed 2, this is the first time they actually do start to develop his character, as well as his son. So, yeah, I mean, you actually do get to explore more with the Drago family, and still get invested with Adonis Creed's character, and Rocky Balboa's character. So this is everyone's movie. Adonis Creed's movie, Rocky Balboa's movie, even the Drago's movie. So, each of them has their own movie, and has their own motivations of character. And the director of this film is named Stephen Capel Jr., who I'm not really familiar with, which I believe that's his second film since I'm watching Creed 2. I never saw his first film. And Ryan Coogler could not direct the sequel because he was busy doing Black Panther, which also features Michael B. Jordan in the role as the main villain of the film. And, yeah, and what Stephen Capel Jr. did, I thought he does a darn good job for making this a darn good sequel. So yeah, Creed 2 was definitely worth it, as we waited 3 years for a second Creed movie after the first one, and it really shows that a sequel that doesn't really suck. I thought the director did a really good job for telling the story of the sequel, how you follow in the first movie, but somehow still remained true to it the way how Coogler made the first Creed movie really special. And also was able to bring something new to the table, get us invested with the characters, and show us some pretty cool, interesting training moves, which I had never seen before, which of course I wouldn't consider to be a spoiler. It's in the trailer or the TV spot. You see Adonis Creed in the water in the pool, and you see him training, like doing shadow boxing underwater, which I thought that was really cool. But yeah, there's a lot of cool training montages, and I thought the boxing scenes are very well done and very well choreographed. And yes, like the first one, they actually just shot it in a studio again in a black screen or a green screen, like the first Creed movie did. So, which of course I did check out some of the B-roll footage after seeing the movie. So. But nevertheless, it still was well done, and they were able to make the CGI look really good. And it is a very good-looking movie. Definitely goes by at a very good pace, never gets boring. Yes, the story itself is predictable because you are familiar with the Rocky formula, but at the same time, I really don't care because I love all the Rocky movies, and I know how the formula is, and I really didn't care at all whether it's just the same old stuff, because if I need to repeat myself, the first movie, a classic. The second one was a really entertaining sequel that remains true to the first movie. The third one was fun. The fourth movie's underrated. Number 5, the weakest, yes. The worst, no. But it's still a good movie. Not a great one, but not the worst. And Rocky 6, it was able to bring things full circle, which is a really good one. And the first Creed movie, which was outstanding at how you do a spin-off really well. And the sequel is a good one, a really great one. It doesn't match the same level as the first movie, but it remains true to what made the first one really good. As it tried to put some things new to the table, it still expands further with the story of the Rocky universe and get invested with the characters. And I thought the music by Ludwig, I need to know his name, Ludwig Göransson, who did the first Creed movie, also does a really good job with the music as well, and you do get to hear some of the familiar Rocky scenes from the previous Rocky films, like that Bill Conti did. And I thought the acting is very good. Dolph Lundgren and the guy who plays his son in the movie, which of course I don't know what his name is, they both did a terrific job together. They don't speak that much in the movie as it's all told visually without having them speaking whatsoever, which of course that's true to what Drago's character was in Rocky 4. He's just a man of few words and he can only speak English or whatever he feels like it, or speak Russian whenever he feels like it. And of course, I'm not sure you'll consider this a spoiler here, but if it is, oh well. But yes, Bridget Nielsen is in the movie, but she doesn't seem to talk that much. And also, she was just there just to be a minor character here, which I will admit, though, I would have liked it. We get to see a bit more of her just to talk to her ex-husband and her estranged son, which, of course, they're not really close together anymore. But nevertheless, the father-son of the Dragos is very good. And I do love the relationship between Adonis Creed and Bianca, played once again by Michael B. Jordan and Tessa Thompson, which they are both toured together. And really still enjoyed the love story. Still not Rocky and Adrian's, but it's still a good love story. And yeah, I still love the chemistry between Adonis Creed and Rocky Balboa. And Stallone, once again, still does a fantastic job with that role. Whenever he plays Rocky Balboa, he still gets a good performance. I love him since the first Rocky movie, as each sequels go, as well as we enter the Creed movies, he still gets a good performance because he is Rocky Balboa. Just as much as that Harrison Ford will always be Indiana Jones and Sean Connery will always be James Bond. And the ending, I will admit, which I will give away, I will save it later if I ever do a re-review of Creed 2. I thought it was very well done, which it did bring me tears. Here's at the end of the film, which is the first time I ever cried at a Rocky movie, even though it's not really a Rocky movie, but it's the first time I ever cried when that's part of the Rocky universe. I've yet to cry in Rocky 6 or any other movies, but for Creed 2, it really did have an effect on me at the end. And it really does let me with a really good feeling. So yeah, I don't know what else I can say about Creed 2, but if you haven't seen it, check it out. I really enjoy Creed 2. It's not as good as the first one, but it is a darn good sequel. The first Creed movie, it was an A+, but now for Creed 2, I'm going to give it an A. It's a bit of a step down from the first Creed movie, but it still is a darn good sequel, and I really appreciate it. I don't know if Creed 2 will be the last one. If it is, then it would have ended on a high note, and I'll be okay with it. But if they're going to do a Creed 3, then it better be good. And I hope they continue to bring something new to the table and still like us about the character and show some interesting training montages and as well as some cool boxing choreography. But it better be good. And I don't know who's going to come back. Will Stephen Kibble Jr. return? Will Ryan Coogler return to director's chair? Or will they just get another director who I never heard of but still bring his own visual style to the movie? Well, there's only one way to find out if they ever do a Creed 3. So, anyway, that's my thoughts on Creed 2. I really love it. And let me know what your thoughts on Creed 2. And let me know what you think of this video. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. Feel free to put your comments down below. And don't forget the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I will see you guys later. Thank you. And good night.